Good day, folks. Today I want to consider the strategy of hedging foreign currency sales to protect a business's gross margin. Hi, I'm Laura Vandenherk, and I work with individuals and businesses from startups to 100 million. In developed countries, there are saturated markets and pressures to operate sustainably. In today's consideration, home currency is Canadian dollars. Foreign currency is US dollars. The business sells 90% of its sales in US dollars and the remaining 10% in Canadian dollars. The business needs a 1.38 average foreign exchange rate for the year to meet its gross margin requirements from its forecasted statements. That is $1 US equals 1.38 dollars Canadian. Hedging is a risk management technique. It is used to protect a business from the impact of negative financial outcomes due to currency volatility. When a business doesn't apply or use hedging strategies, they are just accumulating the US dollars in their US bank account, and they are exchanging it into Canadian as their cash requirement demands need, and if there's any extra, they are waiting until the rate is more favorable. When a business implements a hedging strategy, they are usually with a bank, financial institution, or a brokerage firm, or there are more things out there, but I prefer the Canadian bank who has a foreign exchange desk. That foreign exchange desk is full of professionals. They are a resource that can help you plan, help you understand the volatility of the markets, maybe even help you predict the markets. And they have predictions themselves. They may not always be right, but it is very helpful to have that as a useful tool. Also, being with the bank usually extends the business credit and states how much foreign currency they can sell forward during what period of time, maybe a year. There is also no margin calls required, as foreign exchange hedging is usually a forward contract of selling the US into Canadian, and those require margin calls by people like brokers. And margin calls can really hurt a business's cash flow. They can really feel it, especially if they are dealing with a lot of foreign exchange, because some of those margin calls are 30%. The fees that come from a bank are usually deducted off of the rates that are being quoted. And when a business deals with more volume with foreign exchange with their bank, the rates will be lower. So I prefer the banks. Now, the business going through a hedge, all they have to do is forecast how much US money will they have in their bank available, and it meets their cash flow requirements. And they take this to the bank, they call their foreign exchange desk, and they enter into a forward contract to sell US dollars for Canadian dollars at a specified rate at a specified time. And this act of doing this, it smooths out the foreign exchange volatility and risk. When a business does this, they have to consider, do they use foreign exchange? Do they pay their payables with US money? If they do, use your own US dollars. Don't be a seller of all your US dollars to the bank and then a buyer of all of your US dollars through the bank, because it will cost you way too much money. I have seen companies do this, and it's detrimental to their bottom line. Take your requirements off of what you receive. It will serve you well. When you are ready to sign up for free time spots with me in office hours, visit my website at www.nakedacresfarmstead.ca, go to the booking tab, pick Zoom or phone call. And remember, time spots with me are for free for 6 months of the year for years to come. Remember to like and share this video. Cheers, folks.